Hey guys, Sock here from Socky Tech, and in today's video I want to talk about the TicWatch Pro 4G LTE smartwatch by Mavoy. This smartwatch is possibly one of the best smartwatches on the market due to its amazing feature set. Now in this video I'll give you a full rundown of TicWatch, but first I do want to concentrate on two of its biggest features before I unbox this smartwatch. Number one, it's got true cellular connectivity, meaning you can make and take calls, send and receive text messages, check your Wear OS apps anywhere with a standalone cellular network independent of your smartphone. Of course, you can still sync the watch with any smartphone if you want, but the watch will have its own phone number to make and receive calls and its own data plan to perform internet activities. So that's number one. Number two, using a proprietary dual screen technology, the TicWatch Pro 4G LTE can last up to 30 days with a single charge. 30 days. Now I do want to talk about this feature and how it is possible in more detail along with some other awesome features of this watch, but let's first quickly unbox the smartwatch. So we are going to make this quick. Here's the box and here's what's in the box. You get the TicWatch Pro, a charger, and a user manual. Basically you get everything that you need. And real quick, let me show you the charger. So you just grab it and put it on top. Boom. Magnetically snaps into place. The watch starts to charge. Very easy to use. Alright, so as you can see, this watch certainly is quite a stylish product. It has a nice blend of a luxury look and an active lifestyle. The build quality and feel is top notch, and it is IP68 grade water resistant, rated even for swimming. It boasts 1 GB of RAM and it runs on Google's latest Wear OS, which gives you access to thousands of watch faces, limitless customization, and Google Assistant. Certainly an excellent product coming in at less than $300, which is a relative steal in terms of functionality and quality. Now let's move on and talk about how to activate this watch on the Verizon network so you can make and receive phone calls without having to need your smartphone. And after that, I'll talk about how it is possible to have 30 days of battery life. So to activate the watch and make phone calls, you have two options. Number one, use the Verizon app. Just download the app and add your device using the number share feature, which allows you to use the same phone number as your existing smartphone, or add it as a standalone device, which allows you to use a unique phone number for your smartwatch. This is going to cost you somewhere between $10 to $25 based on your choice. Now, another way to activate this phone on Verizon network is simply to visit a local Verizon store and they will set you up. Some people just prefer to deal with a live human in the store. So those are the two options, Verizon app or the local store, and you're done. You'll be out there making and receiving calls on your TicWatch Pro 4G without actually needing your smartphone. That's just fantastic. Now let's move on and talk about the extended 30-day battery life of this watch and how it is possible. Alright, so with the battery life, what's happening here is this watch is in fact using a layered display technology. It actually has two displays. It's got an OLED display, which is this one right over here, the one that is all colorful. And then it also has a LCD screen that activates when you're not using the OLED display. And this is in fact the LCD screen. So it does have two displays built into it, an LCD and an OLED display. So basically what you can do is you can actually have the phone run in this mode at all times if you want to. But if you want to, you can also switch to the essential mode, which activates the LCD display perpetually and also deactivates the actual OLED screen. So let me show you what's happening over here. So if you had the phone in this current setup right here, meaning you can tap the screen and it can activate the OLED panel and you can access everything that Wear OS has to offer, such as the tiles and everything and the notifications. That is going to actually last you only 2 days of battery life. It could be 1 day if you use it very heavily, but it can stretch to 2 days if you are using it moderately. But if you were to switch to essential mode, which is possible, meaning you can have this phone in this format at all times. So let me go to the settings over here. I'm going to show you how that works. So if I go to the settings, okay, scroll down and go to the actual system at the bottom here, I can tap on system. And then from here, you have the essential mode application. You tap on that one and it asks you, do you want to quit and switch to essential mode? If you say yes, right now the phone is going to turn off and it's going to switch to essential mode. So when I tap the screen now, it does not go back to the OLED panel. It doesn't activate it. And what's going to happen is in this essential mode, this phone is going to last you 30 days of battery life. And what you get on the actual panel is you get the clock, you get the date, you get the steps if you're into health and fitness. It also has a tracker for how much you're walking, running, or whatever. So it's going to show you your step count at the bottom here. It says 0 here because I haven't taken any steps so far with the watch. And over here you can see that it's actually giving you a tracker to track the steps. So those dots are going to grow even larger as you walk with the phone. What you can also do is you can click one of these buttons. You can click this button here, and that activates the heart rate sensor. So if you have the phone on your wrist, it's going to actually read your heart rate if you click on that button. So this essential mode gives you the heart rate, the clock, the date, the steps, basically everything you need on a watch, including fitness tracking. That's just fantastic. All right. Now, when you're done with this one, let's say you don't want this, you want the Wear OS version, which means you're going to see all those beautiful watch faces. You just press and hold on this button on the top over here, and that's basically going to activate the phone. It's going to turn on the phone. It just switched over to the regular mode. That takes a couple seconds to start, but it's starting. All right, so now we're back in business. If I double tap on the screen, it's going to go back into the colorful screen. And of course, let's quickly talk about this. So we now know what is essential mode. We know how to extend the battery life to 30 days. There's a lot more this phone can do. Obviously, on the back, it's got a heart rate sensor, and that's going to track your heart rate if you enable it. And you have all these applications that allow you to do so. But let's talk about these buttons. So if you press this button on the top, it goes to your apps, and then you can scroll over through the apps, as you can see, and you have all these apps. And of course, this is Wear OS, so you can go to Play Store and you can actually download applications as you please from the Wear OS version of the Play Store. As you can see, you have all these options. Let's go down. Okay, so over here you got featured apps, Wear OS apps, you've got watch faces. You can download as many as you want. Okay, so that's one thing. Press it again, go home. If you press this one over here, this button is in fact customizable. Right now, it is set so you can activate the essential mode by tapping over here. We're not going to do that. I'm going to go back to the actual home screen over here by pressing this button. Okay, so that's that. Now let me quickly show you what Wear OS is all about. If I swipe over here, you're going to get your tiles, and these are all customizable. Whether I've got my news, and then I've got my timer here. If I press and hold, these tiles are fully customizable. I can remove the ones that I don't want and add new ones if I so desire. I can tap on plus and you can pick all these tiles from here as you desire. And again, if you're into fitness, you've got all these fitness tracking applications. Now let's go back out. If I were to swipe this side, you get access to your Google Assistant and today's view. You can tap this over here to talk to the Google Assistant and ask Google Assistant some questions. If you swipe down, you get access to your control panel. You got the airplane mode. You've got the settings on the top. You've got the essential mode over here. You can just switch to the essential mode right from here if you want to. If I tap this over here, boom, goes right back to essential mode. And then you do have to press the power button on the top over here. And then I can go back here. You can kill the volume from here, do not disturb, and all the little status indicators at the bottom here. Okay, the battery, the Wi-Fi, the cellular connectivity, and all that good stuff. And of course, finally, if I swipe up, you get access to all your notifications. So let's swipe up a little bit, and you can see all these notifications, my emails, Twitter, Instagram, messages, phone calls, whatever. So that is Wear OS, and this is the TicWatch, guys. This is an amazing little watch to consider. Again, it gives you cellular connectivity. It gives you a great build quality and awesome design. Comes in this sweet black color. It is IP68 water resistant, so you can actually go swimming with it. Or if you're into fitness, you can run with this, walk with this, track your heart rate, track the calories that were burned, and all that good stuff. And of course, because this watch runs Wear OS, you can also connect it to your smartphone using the Wear OS application. So if I go to the application that you can download for free from Play Store, you get access to the entire watch right from here. It shows you what watch it is, it's connected, even the battery level of the watch. and the name of the watch right over here. And then over here you get all the watch faces available on the watch. So if I tap on more, these are all the watch faces I can set on the actual watch. And remember, you can go to the Play Store and download even more. But I can change these live. So if I double tap right now, double tap on this one right now, it is using this one. If I tap on this one, it's going to switch it on the fly as you just saw, okay? So if I tap on this one, it's going to switch it over to that watch face on the fly again. And if I go down, let's just pick this one right over here that you've seen before. Again, boom, boom, right there, okay? I can pick this one here. That is one of my favorites actually. So let's take a look at that. There we go. Okay, so you can do that right from the actual Wear OS application. Now, of course, Mobvoi also has their own application to control your TicWatch, which right now looks bland, but it's going to be more in there very soon. Okay, so again, you get all these nice options, fully connectable to your smartphone, and also anytime you get a notification on your smartphone, it's going to show up right over here as well. So I can swipe up to see all my notifications that I also see right over here. So that's just fantastic. All right. So that's the TicWatch Pro 4G LTE. Remember, this is the only Wear OS smartphone capable of standalone cellular connectivity at this time. And of course, service is available via Verizon. I'll drop links to TicWatch down below. You can see its detailed specs and also grab one if you like what you saw. This smartphone comes at a great price with maximum functionality and maximum quality. So if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below and let me know. And for now, have a fantastic day.